So in this video, we are going to learn how to send SMS confirmation on cancelled Calendly event. Now, if you're using Calendly to get appointments from your customers, this automation is going to help you a lot. So using this automation, whenever a customer or a client or an invitee is going to cancel an appointment with you in Calendly, automatically we are going to send an SMS confirmation with the cancellation details to the same users. In this way, you can keep your clients and customer updated that their appointment with you is successfully cancelled. So if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Calendly Twilio. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect so that every time an appointment or an event is cancelled by the user or by us, the details of that cancelled event or that cancelled invitee should be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. And after that, using this Pabbly Connect's automation, we are going to send those cancelled event details to Twilio, and using Twilio, we are going to send an SMS confirmation to the same client, to the same customer who has cancelled the event or with whom we were supposed to have that appointment over there. So let's see how it is done. Now here in our trigger window, in Choose App, search for Calendly. Just select it. And after that, in trigger event from this drop-down, select the trigger event as invitee cancelled. After selecting a trigger event, just click on Connect and select Add New Connection over here. Now here guys, we have to connect our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we just have to click on this Connect with Calendly button. Now because I have already logged in my Calendly account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and make the connection over here. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the organization. So in my Calendly account, I have created only one organization. That's why in this drop-down, you can see the same. Just select it over here. And then it is asking us to select the users. So right now in my Calendly account, I have only one user named as demo user over here. That's why here from this drop-down, we are going to select the same user. Then after this, there is an important note over here, which says, make sure you have a Calendly Pro plan in order to use this integration. So here guys, to get the data via APIs or webhooks from Calendly inside Pabbly Connect, it is necessary to have a Pro plan of Calendly. Only then you can set up these automations for Calendly. And after doing this guys, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that it has not changed to waiting for response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some response, some data of a cancelled event from our Calendly account. So here guys, we have to capture the response of a cancelled event. So we'll go to a Calendly account and here under scheduled event, here you can see that there is an appointment scheduled with a client. The name of this client, name of this customer is test user. And these are the details of this customer, like their email address, mobile number, and all the details which I have asked them while booking this appointment on our Calendly appointment booking page. Now here we just have to cancel this appointment. Either we can cancel this appointment from our end or the appointment can be cancelled by the other user, the other person or the client as we send them the email with the confirmation. So this is the confirmation email which we have sent to the customer while booking the appointment. After appointment booking, this was the email. And here they have an option to cancel this appointment as well. So from the customer's end, I'm just going to cancel this appointment for now. Just click on cancel. Reason for cancellation is, for example, this is a test cancellation. And then just click on cancel event. So just now this event or this appointment has been cancelled over here by the user or by the customer. And we will see, because we have created or connected our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we have received the response. So here in this response, you will see all the details of this cancelled appointment. Here you can see the name of the person who has cancelled the appointment, the test user, the client has cancelled the appointment. Here you can see the reason for cancellation. Then here you can see the date and time, that at what date and time this appointment was cancelled. Then here you can see the email address of the customer. Then you can see the first name, last name and full name of the customer, of the user with whom we had this appointment. Here you can see the mobile number of the customer. Then you can see other responses, other answers which they were entered while creating this appointment. So I have asked a question for what are the applications they are going to use to set up the automation, and they have entered this response. So we have this answer over here as well. Then we will scroll down further and we will see some other details regarding the same appointment. Like what is the end date and time of this appointment, then what is the start date and time of this appointment, the name of the event or appointment for which they have scheduled or booked this appointment. So automation setup was the name of my appointment over here. Then we will scroll down further and then here you can see all the other details over here. So in this way, whenever an invitee will be cancelled, an appointment or booking will be cancelled in Calendly, automatically the details of that cancelled event will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So here guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, what we want to do, using Twilio, we want to send an SMS confirmation to the same customer, to the same client, that their appointment has been successfully cancelled. For that, we will just scroll down, come to this action window, and here in choose app, we will search for Twilio and just select it. After selecting Twilio, in action event from this drop down, select the action event as send SMS message. Just click on connect and select add new connection over here. So here guys, we have to connect our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the account SID, authorization token, and once again we have to enter the account SID of our Twilio account. Now here you must be thinking how we can get all of these details from our Twilio account. So to get it, just log into your Twilio account and here at the home page, you will just scroll down and under account info, you can see all of these details. Here you can see the account SID, just copy this account SID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then once again, paste the same account SID over here as well. Then after that, go to Twilio, copy the auth token from here, come back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here too. And after entering all of these details, just click on save. Now when we click on save, here you can see that our Twilio account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the body of SMS. That what is the body of the SMS which we want to send to our users. So I want my message to be hello, and after hello, I want to mention the first name of the client or the customer to whom we are sending this cancellation message. So we have received the name of the person who has booked an appointment with us in the trigger response. So from this response, we are going to actually map this response of first name over here in this field of body of SMS. And here guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you will see a list of all the responses which we have received from Calendly of an appointment being cancelled. Out of all of these responses, select this response of first name and map it over here. So whatever first name of the user we are going to receive from Calendly, with the same first name, we are going to send the message to them. Then I want my message to be, so this is the message which I want to send. So I've already copied this message. Let me paste it and this is it. I hope you're doing well. This is to confirm that your appointment scheduled for, and here I want to mention the date and time for the appointment, for the date and time for which the appointment, the meeting was supposed to start. So we have received the start time of the appointment over here in this trigger response as well. So we will just scroll through these responses and here it is. Start time. Here it is. This is the date and time at which the appointment was supposed to start. So here in our Calendly account, you will see the appointment was supposed to start at 23rd of May at 10 a.m. But here in this response, you can see the date and time is pretty changed. The date is 23rd of May 2023, the same date, but the time over here is pretty changed. It is 4:30 a.m. This is because we have received this date and time according to the UTC time zone. We have scheduled the appointment according to Indian time zone. And the difference between the Indian time zone and UTC time zone is of 5:30 hours. So that is why when it's 4:30 a.m. in according to UTC time zone, it is basically 10 a.m. according to Indian time zone. And the format of this date and time is also pretty complex. So what we are going to do, we are going to first change the format and the time zone of the start time of the event. For that, we are going to use a feature or module of Pabbly Connect that is called date time formatter. So just click on this plus button before the Twilio step, and then here in choose app, search for date time formatter. Just select it. After selecting date time formatter by Pabbly, in action event from this drop down, select the action event as format date with time zone. Then just click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is the date. That what is the date whose format and time zone we want to change. So we want to change the format and the time zone of this start date and time of the event. So from these trigger responses, we have to actually map this response of date and time over here. So just click on this field, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Calendly. And out of all of these Calendly responses, select the response of start time of the event. Just select this response and map it. Then it is asking us from format. And here in this drop down, you can see a list of different formats over here. Out of all of this, we have to select the format in which this date and time which we have mapped, which we have received from Calendly, is present right now. So this is the format in which this date and time is present right now. Then it is asking us for two format. So from this drop down, you have to select the format that in which particular format we want to change this date and time. So I want to change the date and time in this particular format of day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds, and then we have AM or PM. After selecting two format, it is asking us from time zone, that in which particular time zone we have received this date and time response. So as I told you, we have received this date and time response in UTC time zone. So we have to select UTC over here in from time zone. And because we want to change this date and time into Asia Kolkata time zone, so we are going to select Asia Kolkata over here into time zone. And after selecting all of those things, just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see this exact same date and time, but the format and time zone is changed. This date and time is according to the Asia Kolkata time. And then here you can see this format of day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds. So we have the correct date and time of 23rd of May 2023, 10 a.m. The same date and time when this appointment, this event was supposed to start in Calendly. So we have to basically map this response of date and time in message section over here. But when we click here, you can't see any data, any drop down to map. This is because we have added another step, a new data before this Twilio step. So just click on this connected button in Twilio, select the existing connection and click on save. We just have to reconnect our Twilio account, and after reconnecting it, now you can see that we can see the data to map. So here guys, just click here, and from this drop down from date type formatter responses, map the response of date and time at which the event was supposed to start. So this complete message says, hello test, I hope you are doing well. This is to confirm that your appointment schedule for this date and time is cancelled successfully. So this is the simple message which I want to send. Thank you. If you want, you can create basically any body of SMS of your choice according to your requirement. And if you want, you can add some other details of this event or of this appointment which we have received from Calendly over here in this body of SMS field. After this, it is asking us sender number. Now here you must be thinking, what is the sender number? So we have to enter the sender's number of our Twilio account. And to get the sender's number, just go to your Twilio account and copy this My Twilio phone number from here. This is your sender's number. And then just paste it over here. Thank you. After pasting the sender number, it is asking us for the recipient number, that what is the number of the client or the customer to whom we want to send this SMS. So here guys, we have received the mobile number of the customer from Calendly responses. So in Calendly, we have received all the responses, all the details which they have entered while booking the appointment. And in those details, we have also asked them for their mobile number. So from these responses, we are going to map this response of mobile number over here in this recipient number field. Just click on this field, and here from this drop down from Calendly responses, select this response of mobile number and map it. And after mapping this, just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, the message which we have created over here, this message is been sent on this mobile number. So let's check the SMS inbox of this number. And yes, here you can see that we have received a message on this number which says, hello test, means the name of the same person who has booked the appointment to whom we have sent the message. I hope you are doing well. This is to confirm that your appointment scheduled on 23rd of May 2023 10 am is cancelled successfully. Thank you. So this is the exact same message whose body we have created over here. This means, guys, you can see that the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever the user is going to cancel an appointment or an event with us which they have booked using Calendly, automatically we are going to send the confirmation to the same user as a SMS that the event or the appointment has been successfully cancelled. So here, guys, not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down to your suggestion, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.